buddy Grim Ninja here, and welcome back to my Poison Monotype Nuzlocke. As you know, after the last video, I said I was going to quickly get the correct natures for some of my Pokemon using the mints. So I done that. However, I had a thought. If somehow I lose almost all of my Pokemon, but don't lose the battle entirely, I'm going to be stuck with Spinarak, which Ariados is one of the worst bug types there is. Venomoth is really good. Dustox is not good. And Beedrill isn't that good. How do I know this? I just watched a video that was released yesterday about the top 10 worst bug types. 3 of these 4 Pokemon are on that list. And if I remember correctly, Ariados is number 2, the second worst bug type. Second only to Ledian, which I mentioned last time in... I'm pretty sure I mentioned it last time in the forest. So I had a thought, and instead of bringing all of these good Pokemon, I'm going to leave Corpse behind. I'm going to leave Princess behind. And I'm going to leave Coil behind. So I'm going to bring Smog, who is my starter. And that's one rule, is Smog has to stay in my party at all times. I'm not taking out Smog. I'm bringing James, who has Magical Leaf. And I'm bringing King, who has Double Kick. However, just in case, I'm going to bring Silk, so that I have an extra body. Just in case. EpiPen, Beedrill fills an offensive role for physical attacks, whereas Venonat fills a special attacking role. I'm going to take Dustox, or I'm going to take Dusty as another additional body. So if for whatever reason I lose 4 of my Pokemon, I still have a full team of 6 ready, just in case. And they're Pokemon that, when evolved, are either generally good or better than the bodies that I've brought with me as sacrifices. However, that's not the right button. Before we challenge the gym, I want to do a little exploring. Because I have some things to show you. I did a little exploring, not too much. This is not normally in Rustboro. So I'm going to Dexnav to see if there are any Pokemon here. I didn't do that before. Chingling. Why is Chingling a steel type? Why are you a steel type? Growlithe, Mankey, Wynot, Teddiursa, Tailo, Igglybuff, Cleffa. Okay, well, we can't catch any of those. There it is. That there, 2 episodes ago, in the first episode, I mentioned wishing stars, and a wishing well that gives you free Pokemon. It's down in the rules too. You guys can see it if you check the rules. One of the rules is that I cannot use wishing stars as the wishing well. This is the wishing well that is being spoken. Yeah, so I will not be allowed to use that. However, just to show you guys how it works, I'm going to use it once, just so you guys know how it works. However, even if it gives me a poison type, I'm not going to use it. So that's a wishing star we just picked up. So now I go up to the well. We toss the wishing star. And we get a cast form. So we're not naming the cast form. And the cast form is going back in the box. Because we are not using cast form. We're also not using Pokemon we get from the wishing well, because that's a rule I set. kicked out Castform, who is an illegal Pokemon. Also, they come in at level 1. That's another reason I'm not using them, is that they eat up rare candies to get them back, like, to get them to current level if you pick them up later in the game, and that's not happening. And then before we battle Roxanne, I also want to check. Route 115, see if anything's changed. I don't know that anything's actually changed. There's a Pokeball here. Okay, Super Potion, that can come in handy. There's nothing else here. And then I want to check also Route 116 to see if there's anything in the Dexnav. Pichu, Apom, Nincada, Abra, the 2 Nidorans, which I already have, Skitty, Talo, Sandshrew, Bonsly, Kekka. Nothing of interest here. Since we will have to come through here later, I'm not going to bother with going here. I'm just going to head straight to the gym. I know it's weird starting a video off of the gym. Is this the gym? This is the gym. So, now I'm going to explain a little more in detail what the rule about the rare candies is. I am not allowed to use rare candies to level my Pokemon until I reach the gym leader. I'm also going to set a personal rule. I cannot skip any gym trainers in any of the gyms. In the future gyms, it's not easy to skip trainers, but here you can easily skip them. So I am not allowed to skip any gym trainers. They all have to be defeated. And only once they are all defeated and I reach the gym leader am I allowed to use rare candies. Oh, Aaron. So we're going to switch to King. Double Kick should do 4 times damage because it's a Rock Steel type. James grew level 13. James Sleep Powder. Okay, that's good. I didn't realize the Victory Bell line got Sleep Powder. I knew they'd get Poison Powder. I didn't know they got Sleep Powder. Oh, Silk learned Absorb, so at least it'll be able to do some damage. Not a lot, but it'll do damage. So Silk is now actually somewhat useful for this gym. Oh, please tell me I didn't just walk into a double battle. I just walked into a double battle. Two Geodudes. So we're going to Magical Leaf one of them, Double Kick the other. At least, I'm pretty sure Magical Leaf at least should one-hit kill because it's 4 times super effective. Yeah, that's what I thought. He wants to learn Poison Sting. So let's get rid of Leer. Because Stab, Poison Sting sucks, but Stab will make it viable against Pokemon that are actually weak to poison. So we're going to do a little bit of setup. So I'm gonna put the Geodude to sleep. I'm actually going to focus energy. It's not really necessary, but it'll make things a little easier, I think. Okay, what did it just copy? Oh, it copied Sleep Powder. So we're going to Magical Leaf Geodude, double kick Bonsly. Critical hit. Can we get a second critical hit? We can. Ha! It's a double critical hit. It's a double critical hit. Oh my god, kid. Oh my goodness. It is a double critical kick. When you've got stuff on your mind, you can't talk properly. Anyone else know that feeling? James should finish that with a magical fight. And now we should have only one Pokemon left to deal with. Sleep powder just in case, and then we're gonna double kick. Double kick should be enough since it's 4 times super effective. That wasn't even a critical hit, that was just a kill. Now we're going to quickly run back and heal, because you can never be too safe. As soon as we reach the gym leader, we're gonna pop rare candies. Let's go to our bag. Let me check. What is the max level? I guess we're gonna have to find out. Rare candy. Level 15. Poison powder. What does he have right now? Let's get rid of Rap. Rap is kind of bad. What am I talking about? Kind of. Rap is awful. So we're gonna have poison powder and sleep powder. Won't have any effect. Ah, okay. So 15 is our level. Okay. Spawn wants to learn. You don't have hands. How are you learning assurance? I need to check this again, but okay, Weezing is a physical attacker, so I do want it to learn assurance. Let's get rid of Poison Gas characters. Poison, Smog made poison. Tackle, Smokescreen, nice accuracy. That Smokescreen could still be useful. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Tackle, to be honest. Just because Smog is stab. Clear Smog. What is Clear Smog again? Is that the thing that clears the effects of... Yeah, clears stat changes. Okay. It's special. Poison. Let's get rid of Smog for Clear Smog, because Clear Smog has an actual effect that doesn't overlap with Poison Gas. Now for Silk. Infestation. Infestation's good. Infestation is good. We get rid of Constrict, because Constrict is bad. Scary Face lowers speed. Get rid of String Shot because it and Scary Face do the same thing, but String Shot isn't 100% accurate. So let's learn Nightshade. Nightshade is the move that does same damage as level, right? Yeah, Nightshade. Okay, I don't want Nightshade. Yeah, no. Alright, let's do Dusty. I don't know at what level Cascoon evolve. Well, there's my answer. I don't know what level it evolves. Oh, apparently it's whatever level it currently is right now. I missed what it was. I think it's like level 10 or something. Now that Dusty is a Dustox, it would actually be kind of useful in the gym, even if it doesn't have any like good moves for it. Dustox's base stat total should just be a lot higher than most of the Pokemon that Roxanne has. Gust, we got Gust. Dusty learned Confusion, okay. Not really. Those moves aren't very helpful against Roxanne, but hey, they're moves. Actually, now I think about it, Dusty would be really good against Brawly. Poison Powder. Okay, well, we are nicely set up. Now you may be wondering, what am I going to do about the levels of my other Pokemon? Well, for future videos, I'm going to try and clear out the gym before the end of an episode, and then use the time between episodes to grind everything up and decide my team. Last time I just had to take care of something, so I ended things a little... I ended things earlier than I would have liked. But hey, like, it's not a big deal. So now we're going to save, just because I don't want to lose... I don't want to lose any recording footage. Not that that matters. If I lose the footage, then I can't go back. Anorith. I mean, that makes sense. So we're going to start with Sleep Powder. Yeah, that's right. Harden. Use Harden. That's fine. I'm gonna put you to sleep. And then we're gonna grow while it's asleep. I'm hoping to get to full... I'm hoping it gets at least 4 turns of sleep so I can get to +4. Because at +4 I'm confident anything is dead. See, if she has Anorith, I think it said she had 3 Pokemon. I woke up early. It's still using Harden, that's fine. So yeah, if she has Anorith, I think it said she had 3 Pokemon. So if she has Anorith, I'm guessing she's got Anorith, Lilip, and then her Nose Pass, because it wouldn't make sense for her to not have her Nose Pass. Smackdown, that's not going to do much on a Grass type. It's a... Oh my goodness. That did a lot more than I was expecting. Growth one more time. I should be at +4 now if I've been counting correctly. So now we're going to Magical Leaf. so here's Lily. We should be able to one-hit with Magical Leaf still. Yep. And then last should be Nose Pass. Setup moves are just so broken for Nuzlocke. Now in this case, I'm gonna level all my Pokemon to 15 right away. I'm gonna keep James on me. I'm gonna keep King on me. Actually, I'm gonna keep King on me. I'm gonna keep Smog on me. I'm going to put Silk back. I'm actually gonna keep Dusty on me. I mean, for the time being, I need to switch everything anyways because I need to level up the other Pokemon. And withdraw Coil. And we're going to go here, and we're going to pop some candies. Of course, wants to learn Poison Powder. Yes, you can learn Poison Powder. Get rid of Sweet Scent. Actually, lowers evasiveness. That could be useful for certain Pokemon. I'm gonna keep that for now. Okay, so no Poison Powder. Now, for those who know, if we're playing Emerald Seaglass, I'm expecting the 8th gym leader to be Hoenn. And nobody likes Hoenn. Why? Because Hoenn has a double teaming King Drop. Nope, no stun sport. No, he's just learning all the powders. Starting to wonder if I have enough. Oh, here we go. Everyone's evolving to Kakuna. And now we've got Beedrill. I just realized the name EpiPen as a joke has a double meaning. First is the fact that the reason we named them EpiPen is because you use an EpiPen if you're allergic to bees. However, there's another meaning. It's because of the stingers. EpiPen has his stingers, which are the EpiPen you stab into you when you get stung by a bee. I didn't even think of that. We got Twin Needle. Twin Needle's a good move. Bug type move that causes poison. Bug bite, yes, you are a physical attacker. We will allow that. Tornadoes were good for causing. I don't know if tornado still causes poison. It doesn't say. Bug bite's gonna be useful for some specific trainers. Let's get rid of Hoenn. Phone wants to learn the move Rage. The problem is Beedrill's frail, so Rage is. I'm not gonna get much use out of Rage, so no Rage for you. And now for Luna. Let's learn Confusion. Yes, learn Confusion. Disable could actually be useful. Foresight. Let's get rid of Foresight. We don't really need Foresight. Poison powder. I want to keep disabled just in case. Because there is one gym that'll actually be a threat to us, and it's Tate and Liza, because that's a psychic type gym. There's no ground gym in Hoenn. And the elite, there's no ground among the Elite Four either. But I'm gonna have some dark types by the time I reach Tate and Liza. Like I already have Ekans. I already have Coil. So let's get rid of Disable, I think. I was gonna keep it, but let's get rid of it. Poison plus Confusion is gonna kill enemies real quick. So having Poison Powder and Supersonic together on one Pokemon could be really useful, as long as we can have them survive. Princess is next. Poison Sting, yep. We're gonna get rid of Growl for that. And now Coil. Who wants to learn Glare? Yes, good move. Good move we have Glare. Get rid of Wrap. Wrap is no good. We want Glare instead. Alright, and that's it for the rare candies. Now, the next... We should have an easy time with the next gym, because the next gym is Brawly. And if I'm not mistaken, fighting types do very good against poison types, but either way we should prep for it. So obviously I've got to bring Smog. I'm not bringing Coil, because Coil is Dark type. Luna and Dusty have Psychic type moves. I'm gonna put EpiPen away for now. I'm gonna keep Princess instead of... Actually, no. I was gonna say I'm gonna keep Princess instead of King, but King has a Flying type move. I think I'm gonna keep this team for now. know what? We should bring one more. I'll bring Princess with us. No. I'm gonna bring. Let's see. What do I have? Poison, grass poison, poison bug. I mean, the smartest thing would be to bring coil anyways, just so that we have some type diversity. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna actually progress. Oh my goodness, I've already been recording for half an hour. Well, it took us half an hour to deal with the gym and the aftermath of the gym. So I guess the rest of this episode's gonna be going over here. So let's start by going up and battling this trainer for some experience. Like how it says my Pokemon rule, check them out. He's got one Pokemon. It's a Tyro. This is good matchup because we have a Pokemon. And it does bonus damage because, if I'm not mistaken, King's ability is Rivalry. Which means that does even more damage because that Tyro was male. Go back this way. We're gonna go down below. There's no poison types we had here, unfortunately. Repelled. I'll sell that for money eventually, I guess. What do we got? What do we got here? It's Pichu. Double kick. Please just don't have static. Gosh darn it, had static. Well, I hope I have a Cherry Berry, because I'm pretty sure I'm out of Paralyzed Heals. Yeah, out of Paralyzed Heals. Yes, I have Cherry Berries. No, don't check the tag. There we go. So I think the average length for these Nuzlocke episodes is going to be about I'm going to try to go for about an hour long. Last time was a bit shorter because I had something I needed to take care of, but from now on, I will be going for about an hour for each episode. So we're going to focus energy. And now we're gonna peck. Super effective. Not even a crit. Unneeded. Crit unneeded. And we peck. Oh, it's using Harden. I mean, if we get a crit, crits ignore stat changes. It was not a crit. Bug catcher down. You thought you had me. Really? Oh. School kid Karen. I saw the hairstyle and I first thought, oh, it's a battle girl. But no. It's because I played too much Pro Platinum Diamond. The battle girls have blonde, like a blonde ponytail. kidding me? Oh, I hate paralysis. Really? Shroomish is that slow? You're in shock. I'm the one who's paralyzed. I'm using up all these cherry berries. I'm gonna have to buy some actual paralyze heals. Are you kidding me? Yeah, see, so that was not very effective. So yeah, fighting type isn't strong as poison type. Which means I should have a really easy time against Brawly. Especially because bug types also resist fighting. Here we go, double battle. So, double kick you. No. We're going to peck on Shroomish. And we're going to absorb on Geodude, since that's 4 times effective. And Jerdistor. Okay, so we're using post-Gen 4 sturdy mechanics. That's very good to know. Post-Gen 4 sturdy mechanics. We're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna peck the Shroomish. We're gonna absorb the Geodude. Peck, and we're going to acid. And that should do it. Oh, we didn't even need the acid. Oh, King's Evolving. We've got ourselves a neat arena. One step closer to okay. Now I just need to figure out where I'd get a moonstone. I'm actually going to put Smog on the front lines for now. Just because he is my starter. She is my starter. I should have... That's poison gas. Smog to get rid of those fat changes. Also because we need to do damage. It's not very effective, but that's okay. Get rid of that speed boost again. Let's finish it off with the Clear Smog. Unfortunately, poison does damage at the end of the turn, so Assurance won't do bonus damage. I'm gonna switch to Corpse. So this should heal the damage we took. And kill. Perfect. Mr. Briny, you need to go get your Pico. Ooh, there's something over here. X special attack? Okay. I mean, I could always use that for a certain moment, I guess. Let's see what we've got in here. Let's see. Whismer, Snorunt, and Swinub. Okay, so I guess when I do an Ice type run, I'll have 2 Pokemon that I can get to rather early on. I'd still rather not have these 2 as my starter when I do Ice types, but because they're like the starting ones here. But hey, whatever. I didn't mean to do that. Well, I'm not getting it anyways. Monotype. Well, it is Dark type. Sorry, not type. It is Psychic type. Let's Poison Gas. Oh, the Mist! Oh, no! Alright, well, let's get the hell out of here. Mist prevents me from using Poison Gas. Just a Wishing Star. Wasted time. If this is the same grunt... If that's the same grunt, then that means it's gonna have Wailmer, right? I should have brought James with me. I'm actually gonna put... No, I can't because of the mist! Gosh darn... That mist is driving me nuts. Okay, well, I guess I'm putting King on the front line. Because it's my strongest. Oh, it's not the same. Nope, it's the same. Synergy. double kick. Crit. Yeah, we got one crit. Maybe this will finish it off. Let's head back out. I don't like being in a place that prevents me from using my poison. And then I'm going to switch things up and put Smog back in front. Oh, I never picked up... picked up the cut HM. Kind of thinking through that, I meant to do clear smoke, since that would have actually done damage. He said Pokemon. Well, I have to put down... I need to put the Hoot away first. Darn it. I'm gonna need to catch a Pokemon to use Rock Smash. Sorry, guys. So while I'm recording this, I've got something going on the side. At the same time as playing this, I am also playing Pokemon Soul Silver on the side. See, I've been taking care of. I've got this project going on that I'll talk about while we skip through this guy's dialogue. So my objective is to get every Pokemon I possibly can into one save file of Heart Gold. And then I got this game for the Wii called Pokemon Battle Revolution. It's got great music, and you can connect it to a Generation 4 game to allow access to all those Pokemon instead of using only Pokemon that are in the game. That's my objective right now. I'm just playing through Soul Silver because you need to beat Red to get access to the Kanto starters. So I'm sorry if I mentioned something that sounded out of place. I should probably put that away so I can focus on the recording. Pokénav. It's time to get out of here. Oh, the stairs over here. I should have just stayed at the top. So now we're gonna head... Okay, first I'm gonna find out where to get cut. Where do I get cut? No, I have not. Oh, hello. Oh, sure, let's battle. Might as well do the battle with May, not a big deal. Poison gas. Clear smog. And then clear smog once more. I'm not even attacking. Smog isn't even attacking, they're just releasing some of their poisonous gas and it's mixing with the mist. That's all that's going on. Corpsecrew level 16, okay. And here comes Trico, who is absolutely screwed. Leafage isn't gonna do anything. I guess Coughing and Wheezing are physical attackers, not special attackers, but still, I expected that to at least bring Trico down to red. I'm kind of surprised. Good job, Smog. And Smog leveled up. Alright, so, first things first, I need to figure out where I get cut. Is it you? Alright, hold on guys, I gotta look this up. I haven't played Emerald in so long, plus they've changed things, I have no idea. That's true, then it should be... Ah. Why didn't I bother reading the sign? Oh. Can anyone on my team even learn cut? Oh yeah. Let's give it to King, since King's a physical attacker. We'll get rid of Poison Sting, it's not very strong. Now one thing I don't know is if I can teach over HMs in this. I hope they change that, because I would like... to be able to get rid of HMs. Pokemon Center and heal, and then I think we're gonna. It was right next door. It was right next door, and I still walked away. I'm such a fool. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for today, everyone. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. If you want to see more of this, or if you'd like me to name one of my Pokemon after you, then leave a comment down below telling me which Pokemon you're interested in. And I will see all of you next time.